Hello, welcome or welcome back in today's Nogi jiu-jitsu commentary. We're going to be talking about passing, Nogi passing, guillotines, and a couple of other super interesting finishes. So here, in order to set up the guillotine from the guard pass, this is the most important grip, and you can even cup the chin when you get that overhook over their head. And here, this is the most important part that's preventing me from going to north-south. This is a great defense because if I go to north-south, he knows he's done. So the hand posts are what guides and forces me to go back the other way, and then he's able to capture the leg. And here's the underhook battle. Like if he gets that underhook, I know I'm going to be swept. So this is the fight for inside position, which is a principle. So to see how I have my arm on his bicep, I'm trying to win the inside position game. The nice thing about having this guillotine grip is if you do end up getting swept, at least you have a choke on, you know? If I'm gonna get swept, I'd much rather have that choke on. And look at this little game. This is called control the legs and switch sides. And look, do you see how he goes all the way around? And my foot's like, no. And then he switches. And now here's the game. Look at where he's controlling. He's controlling that bottom knee, because if the bottom knee gets access, then and look, oh, the technical stand up. That was a technical stand up. And the key with that is you want to get, if they're good at double legs, you want to get your legs as far away from them as possible, because if they can grab your legs, then you're looking at single legs, double legs. That's the essence of a sprawl, right? To get the legs as far back as possible so they can't grab it. All right, I'm looking for my little entry point here. Oh, I'm going to do a little stack. No. All right, so right now I'm on the top of half guard. One really useful thing is to staple the shin down. And this is nice because you have killed the butterfly hook, at least the bottom one. All right, so we're going around to front headlock. We get side turtle from side turtle. We get a crucifix from side turtle. And he's trying to wiggle out. And then from there is the RNC. If I ever lose control of the RNC, ever lose back control, I then like to switch to the north-south position to then regain control. And here, do you see how I lost the hooks? If I ever lose the hooks and I feel like they're escaping, I go to that north-south position and I just keep the choke on. Because if you have a tight choke, if you have a tight RNC and you don't feel them wiggling a lot in it, I found if I just lock it tight and flow wherever they're going, they're fighting with a RNC on. So there's only so much you can do before your brain needs oxygen. That's a fact. Oh. And look, how did he pass guard? How did this happen? Look, this moment right here. Wrist, grip, escape. And it's like, you know, the more experience you get, the more you realize it's all about the basics. Like, stripping a wrist grip is so pivotal in so many positions. Here I am trying to do some fancy footwork, and he's doing some fancy stuff. And now we have entered the leg lock game. And anytime somebody has you in a leg lock, you can get them in a leg lock by focusing on whatever leg is between your legs. That is the leg that you are attacking. Ooh, that was a nice little back step pass. Oh, and I am trying to get that knee in. I am trying to get a knee in. And look at this little guillotine. Look at this little guillotine. Oh, she's fighting. To the end. Till the bitter end. All right. This ankle control is nice because it prevents you from getting kicked in the face. Here I'm going for a guillotine, and I am also fighting for top position while getting the guillotine because I would much rather mess up and be on the top than mess up and be on my back. And I have a wrist grip, and I'm trying to sneak my arm under his chin. And it's at the end of the round. What's going on? We still have 4 minutes. All right, I'm going for a little 2-on-1. I was thinking about that leg. Oh, and I was able to keep my right leg in between. Oh, but that is a controlling position. Oh, am I gonna go for it? Am I gonna go for it? Oh, and it's the classic struggle. It is the classic struggle. The double and single leg, the guillotine, is the renowned counter to a double or single leg. If they ever grab your leg, you grab their neck. Oh, I'm trying to do the pinching of the knees technique during the pass. And do you see how he's very good at capturing legs? I probably need to keep the legs further in any type of scramble. I find if they capture your legs, they can then pull your legs in, and that forces you to your back. And anytime I'm in open guard, typically people say put your feet to their hips. Oh, do you see how we got past the knee? That was good. That was a good pass. Good guard pass. Oh, just go for the guillotine. Go for the guillotine. Get that neck. Get the neck. Yeah, it's almost like I was focused on the sprawl, just keeping the legs back, but oh, look at the crossface. That crossface is nice in any position. Gives them a little something to think about. And in these types of transitions, one primary thing is think about keeping your chest connected to them, Because if you have any type of C-pull grip or, like an RNC or any type of connection where they're escaping your back control, if you can just think about keeping your chest glued to their shoulder blades, that really sets you up for any type of scramble. You'll be in a really great position if you keep that contact. And here is a great foot hook derivative of back control.
Of creation, we the generation. Tell me why. Try to break tribulation. Alright. Movement of your people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright.
We don't give a damn. We don't give a hey. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a. Don't start no what be no. 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 You need fooling, baby. I'm not fooling. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a. Don't start no what be no. Way down inside. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a. I'm gonna give you my love. Don't start no what be no. Right,
Tengo el peine 30 con las infra y tiran el casa para aumentar mis cifras. Pude escoger el deporte, lleno el pasaporte y ahora estoy con la coca en la mesa dándole los cortes. Citaciones de la corte, yo endecando todo el material. Cortas con mutilaciones en el serial, todo cambia en un segundo. Órdenes de arresto para todo el mundo, los esposan y con las caras tapadas para darle al mundo. Baby, que Dios me guarde dentro un globo, porque te ven facturando y te hacen un boicot como hicieron a Cobo. Y Dios mío, cuídame los míos. Pude haber sido una estrella y escogí ser otra piedra.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
DJ Bebo, ¿ok?
Oíste, cabrón. Socorro, lo encontraron muerto en el morro. Trabaja para el gobierno y yo la cara te borro. Te matamos si te nos vas por chorro. Y si me toca fugarme les corro. Lo prendimos en fuego, ese cabrón estaba gritando socorro. Yo soy un demonio desde cachorro. Sin me enzorro, saco la fuleta y los forros. Y al papá le tumbamos el gorro. Un cachivato, sangre en el contrato. Si me tocan va a morirse hasta Pilato. Dinero para nosotros, droga para los tecatos. Después que tú te mueras nos vestimos de blanco aparato. Si tú no me matas yo te mato. Investigaciones de asesinato. La calle está cambiando. Ahora hay muchos jefes choteando. Cabrones jodieron el contrabando.
Oye, DJ Bebo. Oye, esto es un saludo exclusivo para DJ Bebo, el más duro detrás de los platos. Te lo dice Dios, versora de la calle. DJ Bebo, ¿ok?
Hold on, this train going by.
A lot of people be thinking, but I'm just a sayer. Artists can't perform a Super Bowl, but it's okay for the players. All these halfway movements need a whole lot of improvement. Everybody wanna talk, everybody wanna type, ain't nobody finna do shh. And everybody throwing dirt. All that talk won't work, all that talk don't work. And who you think you talking to, nerd? But wait to get worse. Wait, it been bad. Showing up to the Grammys mad. Trying to win some we already had. Trying to become some we already are. Don't make me go watch the fall. Do no trying, no die. We living, I'm living. I get more specific. All these admirations, likes and false validations, feed into our ego. Come from something ego. Let the man quote. Who dropped drones on him? Yeah, don't take that tone on him. Don't go watch the throne on him.
Murdered my ego when you walked away. It hurt my ego when you walked away.
All I do is talk, yeah. In the club, got them bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ. There's 150 bottles in one night. I get it, bitch, some act right. Act right. Act right. Money don't fold, is it act right? Act right. Act right. Nigga playing games, get that act right. Going. Back to the bay. Rest in peace, man, Dre. I'm a street nigga, all I do is talk, yeah. Woman in your city, nigga, know they gon' pay. I ain't looking for a free throw, looking for a free go. Cuban link chain on my neck, weigh a kilo. Nigga just violated, bitch, 32 is B.O. On the real nigga scale, 1 to 10, you a 0. Damn, met a bad bitch, she was Creole. On the west coast, but she said she from the NO. Act right, put your life change. Fuck a purse, you can get the last name. Real nigga shit, boy, I hate lame. All my niggas sell dope a gang bang. Me and Cash just to act right. You ain't in a foreign, you don't look right. Act right. I get it, bitch, act right.
Push me up against the wall. Young tough girl and a push-up bra. I'm falling all over myself to lift your heart in case you're here. Cause with the burn, it's lonely.
Act right.
With the burn, it's lonely.
I get it, bitch, act right.
With the burn, it's lonely.
I get it, bitch, act right. They all top, motherfucker, free boots. Riding in my Lamborghini with the dope man, ooh. Chicken cane with the stare, might be the shit. I got a rooster in my Rari, might be your bitch. I said I pull up to this bitch and that Aventador. I make a bitch pass out, straight hit the floor. Said I never seen a car like that before. And what's that thing sticking up? I said that's the door. I told YG I'ma go ride the whip, and you just hanging out the window, ghost ride the clip. I made my first $250,000 off the blow. He want a 9-piece chicken, took that to go. Now I'ma tell you like this, y'all motherfucker, listen. Tequila all day, motherfucker, I'm trippin'. But if you run up on me, nigga thinking I'm slipping, Michael Jordan with the chopper, bet I hit you like grip it, act right. In the club, got some bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ. That's 150 bottles in one night. I get it, bitch, act right. Act right. Act right. Money don't fold, is it act right? Act right. Act right. Nigga playing games, get that act right.
Going, back to the bank. Rest in peace to my saint. I'm a fly nigga, I take your hoe. I have to leave it, she spin me like Coco. The devil talking to me, but I don't hear him. Act like a deaf like Sosa. Fuck you, fuck him, fuck them. Fuck my ex and the popo. 100 bottles in the club, no reason. Nigga start tripping, boom, bow, dope bean. Fendi on my shoes, Fendi on my belt. I'm in the Fendi store, I don't need help. All gold, everything like Trinidad. I went to high school with you, bitch, you been a rap. I don't got money problems, I got trust issues. 2 things I gotta stay with, 2 issues. Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sidecast, Mr. Know It.
Act right.
I'll close your eyes and I'll kiss you, cause with the birds.
I get it, bitch, act right.
With the birds, it's lonely view. With the birds, it's lonely view. With the birds, it's lonely view.
like going to jujitsu. We need to go train. So we will pick back up next week. We have plenty more interesting techniques coming up. All right, so it was so good to see you. You're getting better every day. I'm gonna go train some more, and we'll see you next week.